Welcome back to the YouTube channel, the Bad Influence Racing channel here. We are working today on getting our wheelie bar measurements taken care of. This year we will be running the Voss Carbon Fiber Wheelie bars. That is Dylan and Corey Voss down in Florida and Voss Engineering. They make a really good product. There's guys that run them from NHRA Pro Mod to No Prep Kings, top sportsman cars, and anywhere in between. Pro 632, everything. So they're a very nice bar, and we actually became a dealer for them. So we're going to walk you guys through what kind of measurements you need to take to order a set of Voss wheelie bars. And he has a full sheet. We're going to put that right here. So you can see everything there, and we're going to walk everybody through this sheet and get that taken care of. So let's take a look here. We're going to spin this camera around, and this is, we're up in the air, our rear end. So obviously wheelie bars are, oh, there we go. Wheelie bars are coming off of the rear end here and back, but we need to know all of the measurements here to be able to get the wheelie bars mounted up, because once they're set, they're on there. It's not like we can cut them or anything like that because they are carbon. So we're going to go through the sheet, and we're going to start with A and work our way down. So let's get to it. Alright, so Al over here is going to run the tape measure and kind of talk a little bit on here. I'm going to talk through some of this as well. The first measurement we need to do is A, and A is going to be the distance of your lower bars. So these are going to be the lowers. These are going to be the uppers. So the lower bar, the distance between your heim joint here and heim joint here. And what you need to do is the center of the heim to center of the heim. So we're going to have everything nice and squared there, and Al is going to go ahead and measure that.
We have 18 1/4 inches.
So we're going to write that down here.
18.25.
There we go. And now we will move on to step number 2, or B, which is going to be the distance between our top bars.
The distance between the top bars.
So you can see there's the mounts already up there. We had to take the shock canisters off to be able to run our tape measure on there. But yep, we have those right there. Perfect. And we are going to measure center to center on that.
14 1/4.
And we'll write that down here for B.
14.25.
All right. So now, all of this is going to be important because Corey, who builds these bars, has a fixture. And he has a fixture where he takes all of these measurements, and it's adjustable, and he basically will replicate this rear end, you know, in his fixture to make the bars fit perfectly off of what we give him. So
if your measurements are off, your wheelie bars are going to be off. So take your time and do it precisely.
If you follow these instructions, he'll only have to build you one set of bars. You only have to buy one set of bars.
That's it.
So we have everybody over here. The next measurement is going to be C, which is going to be the distance from your top mounting hole to the bottom. Now it's just up and down distance on here, not side to side, not an angle. So Al's going to go ahead and show you what he's already got on here, and Ethan is going to help him out with that.
Okay, so what I did is I hung a plumb bob off of my top mount, okay, the top tabs. So that's going to give me my line straight down. We're going to take the level, put it up here on the bottom of this 1-inch bar, okay, run it across so it's level, and then I'm going to take the measurement from the center of the hole on my bracket to the top of the level, and then because this is a 1-inch bar, I'm going to take half of that away also, so 1/2 inch short, in order to get the center to center measurement. Ethan, if you'll put that level up there.
Now, Ethan, so the car has been leveled. It's sitting on locks, so he's holding the level at level.
Okay, so the measurement I've got is 10.25, 10 1/4. Now let's take a 1/2 inch off of that for the bar, so you're going to have 9 3/4 in between top and bottom heim.
For the center to center.
For the center to center.
Now that we have that set on there, we are going to take measurement D. And D is the distance front to back between your lower mounting point and your upper mounting point. So Al's going to walk you through exactly how on our car we measure that.
Okay, so we're going to continue to use a plumb bob off the top mount hole, and it's centered in there. If you don't have a plumb bob, just take a piece of string and a big nut or something heavy on there, put it on the bottom of that string, and now you've got a plumb bob. So what we're going to do is take the measurement from the plumb bob string back to the center of the heim joint for the lower mount. And that's going to give me my distance between the upper mount and the lower mount going backwards. My measurement is 5 3/8 of an inch, or 5.375.
And we will put that into our deal here. All right, so now we have almost all of our points taken care of. So we'll get to the last one. Okay, so we are going to take the last measurement on here, which is on our sheet E, as an elephant on there. And this is going to be something you need to talk with your manufacturer about. You'll most likely email or phone call with Corey Voss at Voss Wheelie Bars and discuss everything there for the length wanted. This is all dependent upon horsepower level, what you're going to be using it, prep, no prep, things like that on there, what size your tire is, all of that, the weight of the car, the wheelbase, all of that's going to come into play exactly for this. But what we want is the length of the bar going back on there. So you might have to take another measurement for them. And what we did is we measured the center here where it mounts to the center of our axle. So that way we can get, Al will hold it up, the lower bar measurement that's going to go that way. So that is going to be E. And that's going to be something that you're going to talk with Corey on. Now, we went with a 72-inch bar there, lower bar, and we are about 9 1/2 inches offset here. So that would actually give us just shy of an 82-inch bar. From that, once everything is in the jig, go ahead and show going up there. Once all of that is in there and the lower bar is done, that upper bar, they'll just make it so it connects in. They have everything that will be needed to make that right there, because it'll already have the lower on there. So that is going to be how all of that works. All right, guys, so it's fairly simple to measure all of this stuff. We already kind of had some of this stuff measured beforehand, so it was really easy for us, so that's why it went so quick. It does take a little bit of time to measure these things out, and definitely make sure, double check yourself, have 2 people measure it, make sure that they come up with the same thing, because like I said, it is a carbon bar. There is a little bit of wiggle room for adjustments with those heims that they're going to have on there, but you do want to make sure that everything is measured as close to perfect as possible on there. The nice thing about Voss Wheelie Bars is that they have all kinds of different options for all of the billet pieces for different colors. So you can have black or blue or green, orange, whatever you want on there for powder coating or anodizing. They have that capability on there. And they make a bunch of other stuff too that's pretty neat. I saw that Corey just made some frog gigging deals out there, so you can go and do some spearing and such there. So something that he was doing for fun. That was neat. Carbon is a really cool thing, and these make it very, very stiff. So we're super excited to have Voss Wheelie Bars on board with us this year, and to be running those wheelie bars. It's gonna be really neat. So everybody, thank you again for subscribing and watching and following along. Definitely go check out Voss Engineering and Voss Wheelie Bars on Facebook and Instagram. They post some really cool stuff. They actually just won the Door Car Nationals, in Pro 632. So they won that. It was one of the biggest races ever for that class, and they came out and just dominated. It was super cool to watch. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow along. If you plan on watching or plan on ordering any of these bars, go ahead and use this as a video to help you figure it all out. Give them a call and
give us a call.
Give us a call if you're in the upper Midwest area. We can help you get them ordered and shipped to you, or they can ship them here if you don't have a shipping address, and we can get them to you. And if we're even going to a race, we can deliver them to the track. So thank you again, and everybody be out there. Be safe.